I am required to work a minimum of 45 hours a week.
God damn.
5 hours of that being processing.
Are you okay with that though?
I won't have to be on the phone, and I can do it with like earbuds in, listening to shit. So
Oh, all
honestly,
right. You know what? It could be worse.
and I'll be able to do it from home. Like they have it posted every day with like, hey, here's the available time slots we have for you to do processing if you want. For the most part, it's like an all day thing as far as availability goes. So it could be something like, I don't know, I can't fucking sleep, so I'm up at 5 o'clock on a Saturday morning. I crank out 3 hours of overtime,
All right.
and I make. Oh no, we're streaming now, so I'm not gonna go into the money, but like or the numbers. But
All right. Fair enough. Fair enough.
the time and a half's gonna be nice. It's gonna be.
I mean, you could have. You could have. I mean, like,
Uh,
here's the thing. You could have just
I
flexed it on all
stream.
those.
I don't care. But yeah.
All right. Well, at least you're doing good for yourself, brother. That's what we care
Well,
about, you know.
uh,
Oh, Talia, how's it
yep.
going, Chief? Okay. Well, let's go ahead and get this shit cracking. Ooh, and the bit rate's working today. You love
Oh,
that.
that shit out finally.
Yeah, so I messed with my settings for like over the course of like a week, and I finally got frustrated enough to the point where I posted it on OBS's Reddit thread, and a couple of people were explaining a bit more how it's explaining how some of the settings work like in more detail. So I was just like, oh, okay. So basically, I think what was happening was Destiny's a lot more it's a lot more demanding than I initially thought, and I was making it go into performance. Oh, your RAM
Yeah.
came in. Nice, very nice. If you need help with that, Talia, just let me know, and we can Amber and I can stop by on like Monday or Tuesday to help you with it. Um, but so basically, there's a preset in the settings for stream quality where it's either performance preferred or quality. And because I had it on max performance, it was putting a lot of resources into keeping my game at
Um,
a smooth 60 for me,
oh, bit.
but it was fucking up OBS bad.
Yeah.
So I set it to max quality instead and adjusted the frame rate, I believe, to back up to 60,
There you go.
and a couple other things. And like I was still getting some frame drops, but I think the frame drops before I messed with the settings was, I think I was losing to close to like 40% or maybe even more. And when I adjusted the settings, I think it went down all the way to like 1.6%.
Fucking
So
better.
I will take the difference. I will take the difference. And I only dropped my frames on Destiny for like shit, maybe 10 frames if that. So it's just like I'm playing it for PvE, so it's not gonna make much of a difference to me. Also, Talia, who did you have make those animated emotes for you? Because those are fantastic looking, and I would love to put those as free emotes for viewers. But yeah, so that's all set up, and I also got my I got the music to work right too, because my Astro mix amp splits my audio into strictly two. One for game, which includes obviously game volume and music, and then I have
Yeah.
one for voice. But I didn't know that for your audio mixer on OBS, you could have two separate audio equalizers going on at the same time. So when I
Oh
found
yeah.
that, I just clicked one to voice and then one to game, and now everyone can hear music, they can hear other people, and they can hear me all at the same time, and I can just adjust the volume and shit as needed, essentially. So, but everyone, welcome to the podcast. I am your host, Afro Black, with my usual co-host Markov. Say hello to the people.
Howdy, howdy.
I'm gonna need more enthusiasm.
Howdy, howdy.
All right, that works. Speaking of howdy howdy, I actually just got done setting up helping set up a concert at work. So
Oh yeah, who's coming through?
yes, please do, Talia. That would be fantastic. See, now you can
Who's
talk to Talia in chat. Look at
who's
that.
playing?
Travis Tritt, I think is his name.
Yeah, I don't know who the fuck that is.
Yeah, he's an older
Oh,
country artist,
every fucking Meskwaki show, it's either some country dude I don't know, or it's some guy on his deathbed doing a farewell tour for his estate.
right? There was what's her face? Hold on. I know the art. I know it starts with an A.
Alanis,
Let's see, where is it?
Alanis Morissette.
No.
Oh, okay.
Where the fuck is it? I just added a song with her and Biggie Smalls onto my liked playlist. Where is it? I don't know. I'll find it later. But anyways, she was probably like the biggest hitting artist out of anyone that I had seen recently at Meskwaki, but they canceled or she canceled.
Wow, big. Remember?
Yeah. A concert? That's crazy. Yeah, I know, right? Meskwaki does concerts. It's insane. But yeah. So got a host of subjects to go over. Some infuriating, some funny, some cool, some interesting. Everything in between, really. Um, let's see here. Why don't we start with the Duke Nukem movie, Carter? Tell us about it.
Do we? Do we have to?
Oh yes.
So Duke Nukem, as you may or may not know, is an affront to God. Um, uh, very, I don't even know if we can call it beloved anymore, to be honest. Um, Very well known first person shooter from the 90s. Um, in a lot of ways, for everything else that it did horribly, it did have a pretty solid hand alongside Doom and Wolfenstein as far as like the big three of first person shooter games back in the day. Um, More recently, you may know it for its fall from grace. That was the 15-year development hell game called Duke Nukem Forever, which, despite being more of exactly the same, was one of the worst fucking games I've ever played in the generation of consoles it released on. Uh, and since then, it has laid completely dormant, save for like, I think there was like a Bulletstorm DLC that came out when they did the PS4 remaster a couple years ago. And then I think there's like a VR game or one other super tiny thing that's happened with that franchise since then. But this is definitely the biggest news or traction that this series has had since Duke Nukem Forever came out.
Agreed.
Um, we will see. I don't know how I feel because Gearbox owns the rights to the game right now. I don't know how I feel about them just kind of chucking all their video game IPs at Hollywood at the same time,
That's fair.
especially A, because of video game movies, um, and B, I, I don't know how well that's gonna go over. I don't know what they can do with it unless they make it a completely self-aware fucking. I don't know. It's almost gonna have to be like a Deadpool
I was
ripoff
about to say like just make it like a Deadpool s type of movie.
for it to for it to be funny.
That's fair.
Uh, Being done by Legendary Entertainment, who did the Dune movie and then the newer Godzilla movies.
Okay.
Cobra Kai creators Josh Heald and John Hurwitz, as well as Hayden Schlossberg, are on board to produce. So it's kind of the guys that do the Cobra Kai series on Netflix. Um, I haven't watched that. Honestly, I don't think I've ever watched Karate Kid. You can kill me for that in the comments, I suppose. But from what I understand, Cobra Kai is pretty well done. So we'll see.
Yeah, I haven't heard anything overtly negative about it. I heard that they basically just pull like a reverse Uno card, and the kid from the original movies is now the bully, and then the other guy's the. Oh shit! Thanks for the sub, Talia. Appreciate it.
Oh,
Um, but I heard that basically the kid from the original movies, he becomes like the super successful martial artist person that makes the school, like, continues on his school of his master, and then the other kid that he ended up beating, the blonde white kid, He becomes the loser essentially, and then yeah. So
Yeah,
I haven't watched it. I've been told a handful of times to watch it, but I don't know. I'm pretty bad about staying on shows. Matter of fact, I have more episodes of The Boys to
I
watch
have not
too.
any of that.
What?
Oh, it's on my list, but I haven't watched any of it.
I'd recommend it. It's pretty good.
That's what I hear. Um, yeah, just kind of looking through the accolades here, some other stuff these guys have done. Um, see, Healed had penned the Hot Tub Time Machine scripts. He wrote the scripts for Hot Tub Time Machine and Hot Tub Time Machine 2, which I forgot existed until reading this. He also directed the Harold and Kumar movies, and then, like I said, all three of them work on Karate Kid. So they've definitely got some chops under their belt of varying success.
Fair enough. I mean, I'd rather have a balanced one versus just nothing but successes. It shows that they've tried to experiment and it doesn't work out too well, but it shows that they're
Yeah,
growing, trying other things.
fucking Nukem.
Yeah, I'll be interested to see what they do with Duke Nukem. I mean, I say this with a grain of salt, and obviously I can be proven wrong, but I would like to think that it can't get any worse than their latest iteration to the series.
Never say never.
Hey, I heard that song on the new Karate Kid.
Done the last decade, it has proved me wrong every time I have faith in them. So
That's fair. All right. Well, that's fair.
yeah, that's news today. I don't know where they announced that, but there was something going on this week. I think it might have been at the game thing that fucking Jeff Knightley is doing this week, whatever the fuck that was.
That's fair.
I don't know. I'll rant about that in a bit. But
Speaking of TV shows, The Boys already got greenlit for season 4. Don't have the article, but I thought I would let everyone know about that. It's already been greenlit, and I don't know how far into it, like into the development or the filming or anything like that is, but I do know that it has been confirmed. So there's that
oh
little
yeah,
tidbit of news.
oh yeah.
Let's see. Why don't we go over Marvel's Midnight Suns now? Because I actually
Yeah.
haven't heard anything about that. Let's go on to a more positive note. Hopefully.
Oh, you haven't heard anything about that yet?
No. I've
Oh fuck.
been the only shit I've been hearing about superhero movies recent or superhero games is the Nightwing and Red Hood game that's coming out.
Arkham Knights.
Is that what it's called?
Fucking Goth. I can't remember, but yeah,
Gotham Knights. That's what it is.
yeah, Gotham Knights. Whatever. I'm not buying it. Sorry, not sorry. Uh, yeah. So follow up. I did not actually post the follow up article. This did get a proper reveal at the Game Awards this week.
Okay.
Um, let me get some stuff up on that. Yeah. So Marvel Midnight Suns is a tactical RPG with Marvel characters. Think, Fire Emblem, Disgaea, fucking Civilization, uh, Risk the video game. I don't know, strategy RPGs. XCOM, which actually the team that's making this are the same guys that made XCOM 2. So I personally got high hopes because for not being a big tactical RPG guy outside of Fire Emblem, I really liked XCOM 2.
Yeah.
Did get a proper reveal and a release date. It is coming out on all major platforms. Oh, except Switch on October 7th. I thought it was getting a Switch port. Shit. Yeah, but PS4, PS5, Xbox Family, and PC. You've got your standard $60 edition that comes with nothing. There's no special bonuses to that. Sorry, I'm
It's
so used to
nothing.
Right. The enhanced edition, which is also the next generation versions, because $70 video games. Welcome to the future. I'm gonna rant about that in a little bit too.
I tried to find a balance between negative
I'm
and
gonna
positive.
rant a lot this week. It's been a weird month for news, man.
It has, I will admit.
Enhanced Edition, which is the current generation, as I'm calling them now, and as everyone should be calling them now, for PS5 and the Xbox Series X and S. It's $10 more, but you get, in addition to getting the next gen version, you are getting skins for Captain America, Captain Marvel, Magic, Nico Minoru, and Wolverine.
Okay.
All based on really popular comic runs for those characters. Just for example, Wolverine is getting an X-Force skin,
Oh, okay.
which is fucking rad. There is a the Digital Plus edition, which, as it says in the name, is digital only, but it comes with 11 premium skins. All the ones included in the Enhanced Edition, plus a few more, including an Iron Man. Unique to this, I should say, there's an Iron Man, Ghost Rider, and a Blade skin, among a couple of others. And then there is a Legendary Edition, which comes with. God, I hate seeing this trend. It comes with 24 premium skins
Jesus Christ.
and a season pass.
Do they at least okay, do the skins at least look nice though?
They haven't shown off a ton from what I can tell. But in addition to, again, this includes all the aforementioned skins in the last two tiers. There's another Blade skin, which I'm kind of going to highlight here because it's Blade 1602, which is him like fucking vampire hunting back
Oh.
Salem witch trial era.
Oh, that's clean.
That's a phenomenal run if you just want like a little, I don't know, like side tangent non-canon Blade comic.
Okay.
Fucking great. Doctor Strange, specifically Strange Future Supreme.
Strange
which
Future
is the version on. I want to say he's typically the version that's in instances of the Illuminati, but I'm kind of fuzzy on Doctor Strange shit recently.
See now, the only Strange Supreme that I've seen is the one from the snippet of oh shit, what's good, Kevin? Surprise guest. Look at that.
What's good, buddy?
Alright. How's it going?
We're I'm yelling about 2K and fucking $30 character costumes.
That sounds spectacular. Let me go ahead and turn my fan
God damn.
off. Anyways,
Yep,
go on. Continue.
Yeah, a couple more skins out of that just to kind of pick out. This one pisses me off because again, this is the first tier it's shown up in, the $100 one. Spider-Man symbiote skin.
Are you kidding me? They're gonna bait
Oh.
people that hard.
You know what? They're gonna fucking get me. I know they're gonna. I'm gonna drop 100 on it. I'm gonna drop.
They know they're gonna get you. That's why they put that shit in the $100 one.
Fucking nerd.
They know Spider-Man's hot as hell right now. They're just like,
Everything.
you put that shit in the $100 one.
One other thing to note on top of them milking Spider-Man for profit, they have also said that there will be 2 additional skins for a hero that they did not announce for the roster as of right now.
Does that hint at like they're gonna put that character in later as DLC, or like they're just keeping it hidden in general?
Base roster, or if it's something in the DLC, it does not specify. It simply says for an unannounced hero.
Okay.
There is a pre-order bonus where you can get a Defender Doctor Strange skin, which is just his fucking Defender's outfit. That is for pre-ordering any edition. If you are a giant corporate shill and sign up for the 2K emails for the game on the website, you get another Blade skin. It's a Night Stalker skin, which is a great costume.
I got a feeling that they're just trying to hype up Blade because his series comes out here soon.
Probably, but I'm okay with that.
That's fair. He needs some love. He's one of my more favorite Marvel characters.
Yeah.
More like they need some money.
Kind of a rundown for what the game is, because I know Isaiah said he hadn't really heard too much about it. Like I said, it's a tactical RPG based in the Marvel universe. It's a very loose retelling of the Midnight Suns story arc, which is about Hydra summoning the demon queen Lilith, who basically corrupts various characters throughout the Marvel canon into minions to fight for her. As far as the game itself goes, it is a tactical RPG, but it is also a card-based combat system.
I didn't know that either, actually.
Yeah. Lots of like really big names on it. Just kind of a sample. Like I said, you've got Iron Man, Spider-Man, Doctor Strange, Blade, Hulk, Ghost Rider, Magic. Lots of
all
people.
the
I guess if
all
there's
the
like a
main ones.
yeah, everyone's
I'm not
there.
I'm not hearing any background characters that haven't been brought to the light in terms
Yeah.
of movies or
What's
shows.
his face? The comic relief from Ant-Man and Wasp. Uh,
Notice how he doesn't know the character's name. He just knows Ant-Man and
Exactly.
the
See,
I know is the only thing I didn't watch Ant-Man and Wasp. The only thing I fucking remember is that he's in the Marvel Zombies episode of What If,
Yeah,
and then
that's
he
fair.
gets
I don't know. Like,
fucked.
I think that they found a good actor to play Ant-Man. It's just I don't know what it is, but his superpowers or maybe his character arc or something like that. I don't know what it is, but something about his character just doesn't make me interested in watching his movies.
Yeah,
But
that's
no,
fair.
I don't know. When I see that the article has says something about a release date, when's it supposed to be releasing this year?
This is dropping. Drum roll. October 7th.
You said October 7th?
October 7th.
wow.
And then when does Gotham Knights come out again? Like September?
Probably.
So we know which one is going to outsell the other.
Haven't been watching that one too close. Not gonna lie.
Jesus.
Man,
Well,
that one's a big one.
I think I'll probably look out for some gameplay on it. I've never been too big on tactical RPGs. Like the closest thing I've ever played really is Digimon and Pokemans, really. So
Sure. Did you ever play Pokemon Conquest?
I did not.
It was like an actual tactical RPG that they did.
Oh, well, I
It
didn't
was
get to the actual one.
it was okay.
Jesus. Well, I'll probably keep an eye on it. I obviously love Marvel, so I might give it a shot. I just have to see gameplay on
Boring.
it and shit.
Oh,
Come on, man. Let us live in our nerdacious nostalgia.
hey, hey, you know that shit gonna be boring as fuck. You
Hey,
know
we
what
don't
you're gonna
know that
play
yet.
because
Come
you're gonna be like,
on.
no, come on, you can spot that from a mile away.
what if we
Come
shill
on.
really hard and they sponsor us in 2 months?
Yeah.
Then I take back what I said.
Yeah, shut up.
We'll
made
just delete
mistakes,
the
you know?
VOD. We'll
I'm gonna
delete the
tell
VOD.
I made mistakes in the past. Doesn't mean I can't come back from it, you know.
I could change,
But
you know.
but until then, I'm not gonna change. You know, until
I
that
can
time, I'm
change
not
for a
gonna
little
change.
change, you know what I'm saying?
the goal of my
I ain't
content
gonna lie. Money
to
persuades
entertain.
me. Want to throw a couple bands my way? Hey, all of a sudden I like this game. All of a sudden,
Fair.
Jesus.
Oh, Jesus.
Thanks, XQC.
All right, now we have to switch to a more negative and infuriating article. You ready for this, Carter?
I'm fucking ready.
It costs 110K plus to fully level up your gear in Diablo Immortal. Actually, the more accurate calculation now is closer to $250,000.
God, that's so great.
Yeah, and
That's
on top of that, if you want to be a
cool.
fully free-to-play person, it only takes a decade to max out your character.
probably
Active.
more.
Oh,
A
cool.
decade if you get lucky. Cause I actually heard about that shit. It's fucking ridiculous. But it's a good
Yeah,
thing that's
it is
happening though.
assuming that you pulled no duplicates for 10 years.
Yeah, it's a good thing it's happening because now apparently people are saying that who's gonna get involved? Someone's
Probably
gonna
the
get involved like legally in terms of
yeah,
like
the Federal
how
Trade
much.
Commission.
Yeah, on in terms of how much they could do that shit because this is just way above the line. Pretty
There
obvious they're
are
fucking money hungry. They don't
there
give a
are a
fuck.
handful of countries in the EU that this straight up did not come out in because of the gotcha systems, because of the microtransactions.
Not only that, but they can basically rob you of the money or the money that you just spent by making it so. Oh, you didn't log in today? Well,
Yeah.
shit, bro. That $50
This is
microtransaction that you just did?
the
Nah, that shit gone.
dumbest fucking
Yeah.
battle pass I've ever heard of. What the fuck?
Yeah, no, you
You're
cannot
forced to
miss a
play?
single sign-in.
Yeah.
Because if you do, you miss whatever you could have had, and it's all like,
Your
well, you paid
paid battle
for it.
pass we're already paying for is gone if you miss a day.
It's fucking stupid. That's
That's
why I'm not I'm out. Fuck new games. I'd rather go back to old ones.
that's
Honestly,
what
I
I'm
don't give a fuck.
saying.
Yep.
Just like Amber and I are actually we're doing a playthrough of Brilliant Diamond right now together. Don't get me wrong, really bad port, but at least you know I got some nostalgic lenses on it, and there's no microtransactions.
Not me.
Yeah,
Just play Gen 4. It's the worst remake they've ever put out.
Exactly.
I don't give a fuck.
I'm disappointed in gaming industries.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I just after I heard that, like I have a like because I watched Moist Critical's video on it and stuff. I had the game like downloaded because I auto installed because
Yeah.
at the time I didn't obviously know about the microtransactions. So I was like, I'll give it a shot. I haven't even made it past the tutorial yet. I opened it, made a character, and then exited the game. But Critical said
Yeah.
that the game, like the gameplay loop, is actually pretty fun. It's just like everything else is ass about
See,
it.
and that's what sucks about it is like the game itself, like for better or for worse, it's more Diablo.
Yeah.
It's a
Also,
Diablo.
more money out of your pocket.
Yeah, like if you like Diablo, then cool. The gameplay loop is fine, but good fucking luck trying to do any shit with Paragon without dropping $50 on it. Is
Also,
there even
I also heard that there are pay to win clans too.
Oh, probably.
Like quite literally, you cannot join the highest most try hard clans unless you drop a steady amount of money into the game.
I 100% believe that.
After I heard that, I was just like, y'all are pathetic. What is wrong with you?
Huh.
I don't know.
Not on a RuneScape farm.
Like, I just will let players change classes without losing progress.
Does it?
Apparently, Diablo Immortal will let players change classes without losing progress.
Cool. Do you have to pay for a second class?
Of course you
Well,
do.
this article was made in March, so I have no idea how accurate this is anymore.
You probably have to pay for the second class.
Uh,
The Metal Gear Survive shit where you have to pay for a second save slot.
I forgot about that shit. My
Is
dad
fucking
bought that because he didn't know how bad the game was, and as soon as he told me, I was like, "Oh no." He's like, "What? What's wrong with it?" I'm like, "Dad, that is probably the worst Metal Gear Solid game you possibly could have fucking grabbed."
Surprise, surprise.
Who
I
needs the
think,
guy who created it to create their games?
yeah, I think he paid like $5 for it at GameStop. So
Too much.
even they were just like, "Bro, we can barely we
Too much.
just
Like just buy 5. Phantom
yeah
Pain's way.
yeah." I
Whoever
agree.
sold that to your dad
Did
did them
them mega
wrong. Come
dirty.
on.
Yeah.
Be like, yo, you ain't want this one. I'll
You
tell you
ain't
that.
want this one.
Hey, go get some garbage out of the back, and you'll get the same thing for
You'll
free.
you'll get the same bargain. Don't get me wrong.
Yeah. It's like, trust me, you ain't want this. This shit ass. I don't even know why we still selling this shit. Ain't no one gonna buy it. Like, nope, no way,
Oh god.
no way.
But yeah, short synopsis. Unless you are a multimillionaire, do not play Diablo. And also I kind of agree with Angry Joe when he got super pissed off about it because I'm kind of disappointed in some of the higher end Twitch channels. I think Shroud was playing it on stream and was willfully wailing, and probably a couple handful others. and it's just like y'all know that this could potentially bankrupt a lot of like ignorant kids or their parents, and you're still saying, no, I'm just gonna go ahead and drop a couple grand on it, for day one. It's all good. It's fine. It's fine. Nothing's wrong with that. It's okay. It's all good. So I don't
I
know.
think kids need to realize that they're not the rich ones. They need to stop deluding themselves into thinking they can spend money that's not theirs.
In the
Now,
word,
if you're a grown ass person and you do that and you fuck yourself over, ha, get fucked, loser. But if you're a kid, I feel bad for the parents. You
I,
know,
I hate that they're asking anyone to do it.
yeah, it's all like, it's why,
Yeah.
why are
Uh,
these companies so money hungry for what? Like, fuck,
I
yeah,
mean, because they know that people are gullible enough to do it.
that's fucking true. The dumbest fuck.
That's what I'm saying.
I
Like,
fucking
here's the
hate
thing.
people.
I have no problem with microtransactions as long as one, they're reasonable, and a close number two is, or no, actually no, reverse that. Number one being they aren't game changing or affect the
Big
game's
one.
balance, and number two, they're actually reasonable. That's as long as those two things are good, then I mean it's fine. Unless you're playing a gotcha mobile game, then I mean you just gotta run the risk. And unfortunately, Diablo Immortal for some reason is considered a gotcha game. I don't I don't know why the fuck you would make a Diablo style game into a gotcha game, but they did it. So I don't know. Point is, don't buy this or don't buy anything on this fucking game. Uninstall it. Because it's not even worth playing for free. I don't know about y'all, but I don't ever expect a mobile game to make it past fucking 5 years, let alone 10. So, yeah. If you want to play a Diablo game, Diablo 3 should be able to be played on a fucking potato at this point. Like,
Diablo 3 constantly on Switch for like $15.
exactly. So
Just
it's just like you have multiple outlets and multiple platforms to play the clearly better version of Diablo. Just go do that, please. Just don't support this shit.
Activision's awesome.
Yeah, they're great. Fucking love them.
Round
Clip
of
that.
applause.
Yeah.
Yay.
We
Let's see here.
I don't want to. I don't want to sell out for them.
I'll never sell out for Activision. They could
Yeah.
suck my left and right nuts.
Unless they come out next year and they're like, "Yo, new mission strategy is Spyro and Guitar Hero every year." Then like, cool. But
Nah, they're gonna have to pay me to do anything around their name now. Fuck
if they
'em.
bring Guitar Hero back, they just need to send me a new game every time they want me to chill.
My look, they'll bring Guitar Hero back, but guess what? You gotta fucking pay for every goddamn song, and the only song you're gonna get is some fucking bullshit song that nobody fucking knows because the band who fucking signed up for it fucking sold out for it. Plain
Yeah,
and simple. You're gonna
dude.
be paying $20
Have you listened
for
to my
fucking
playlist?
song.
What did I listen to?
Huh?
Have you listened to my playlists? That's like all I listen to.
No, but this
Give
is
me
the
like
one
one
song.
crazy fucking
You,
half-hour song where the dude's doing a line of coke on his keyboard halfway through and just fucking riffing. I would pay for the rest of the game separate from that.
look, you'll pay
They
$60
had
for the
balls
game
to-
with one song, and then $20 for 5 songs or
I
something
mean, I just
bullshit.
paid $60 for a record with 5 songs,
Yeah, but at least that's physical. You get to keep that
Yeah,
as long as you want to.
and it's
that's
still
a
like an
record.
80, and it's still like an 80-minute album.
Exactly.
Exactly. See, so it's
That's
worth
what I'm
it at that
saying.
point.
Put that shit in Guitar Hero. I would buy the fuck out of those.
Jesus.
Like
All
all
right.
Not
20
Well,
me.
plus minute stoner jams. I don't know,
Not me.
bro.
Fuck no. If it's not Guitar Hero 3, I don't even want it.
I don't want it.
Guitar Hero Tour is alright, but Guitar Hero 3 I think is the best.
Play Clone Hero. It's free. You just got to get a controller.
Fuck it.
Clone
Hey,
Hero.
Clone
Never heard of
Hero
it.
sponsor us.
You never heard of Clone Hero?
I have
If y'all
not.
got money, I've
Dude, it's
never heard of it
fucking it's
either.
fan made Guitar Hero. Like they just give you the tools to make like charts like for the songs, and then people just like make custom charts for songs. Like there's literal endless content.
Huh.
It's fucking awesome. I can't believe you never heard of Clone Hero.
I have not.
Oh my god.
I'm not in with the cool crowd, dog. My
I
bad.
ain't
Neither am I.
It's okay. Kevin and I just kind of stay in our houses all day unless we got to go to work.
Anyways, moving on.
Yeah.
Moving on to something more interesting, actually. Grammy Awards will be adding video game score category.
Yeah,
What's this about, Carter? Give us the details.
I mean it's exactly what it sounds like. They're gonna be adding a new category to the Grammys, and that's gonna be for video game scores. Um,
Who are these scores determined by?
no, I like scores, video game soundtracks, like scores, music.
Oh,
Yeah, it confused me a little bit too, and then I read a little bit more into the article and it said soundtrack. I'm like, oh, score.
No,
Okay.
see,
just
I
type in
clarified it for anybody
a
watching because I'm
fucking word.
fucking stupid.
Um, yeah. So basically, just think of it this way: if you want to really dumb it down, video game soundtracks are now eligible to be Grammy nominated.
Good.
I
That's a
like that.
Uh,
plus.
they have announced
Everybody
they're
wins.
adding a bunch of new categories this year. None other that are really like pertinent to this podcast and what we talk about, but I think they're pretty cool. Um, but yeah, they are going to do a wider they want to do like a wider acknowledgement from the mainstream as far as like video game soundtracks go. Um, Something else they've included in this that I wasn't aware of. This show over on the BBC called Proms is doing an annual series of classic video game music concerts, um, which is something that they're going to start this August. That'd be pretty cool.
Sounds interesting.
Yeah, they haven't really laid out any specifications because I know like the Academy's really weird about what they do consider and don't consider for each category. I think it would be really cool the first couple of years to like see them go back retroactively and say like, hey, this was a great soundtrack this year, and just kind of I don't know play catch up in addition to the contemporary shit.
Yeah.
Then give the Pokemon Generation 2 soundtracks the Grammy it fucking deserves.
Fair.
But
Seems like a little bit more of a bright
my
news
personal opinion.
story.
Yeah, no, like this came out today as well, so like it's really brand new. Um I'm sure the first game to win will be the fucking Last of Us remaster cuz but I mean to be fair it's a great soundtrack.
That's
Yeah, I was gonna say if it is great, then
It's
this should
yeah.
win that.
I know.
all right, all right.
They've
Well, I think that'll add a little bit more perspective. I think they're just trying to broaden their audience a little bit because I know that the Grammys viewership has been going down steadily for like the last few years or so. So they're probably just
This
kind
is
of
gonna
like
bring in some video game people to
it'll
the
spike it
Grammys.
at least
So
for that
yeah,
yeah,
category, and then they're just gonna say, all right, fuck off.
yeah,
I
we'll give it a
don't
couple
fuck
years to
with you
see if they
and
take
dip.
fucking seriously or if it's just a joke like every other category. But
Yeah, I don't know. I've always been disinterested about the Grammys. I understand it's fairly important for
You
artists,
should
but at the
only
same
care if you're
time,
involved.
well, it's not even just that. It's more along the lines of Grammys are more about connections than anything else.
yeah,
Exactly. You should only care if you're involved.
unless you're
Unless if
Metallica,
it's something you care about so deeply, like something nominated that you follow.
Yeah.
I'm
yeah,
not,
like you're a
you don't give a
Metallica
fuck about
fan.
anything, then don't watch it.
I hope that we see the greatest snub to the Grammys since they added the metal category in the late '80s. Um, the first year that Metallica was eligible for a Grammy, they lost to Jethro Tull for a song that had a 5-minute flute solo in it for best
Wow.
metal performance.
That's fucking
Wow.
amazing.
Don't get me wrong, flute can be metal. The song that won is not
Wasn't?
metal.
Yeah. That's a big
It's
backhand to the
not
face.
Oh my god. One of the ultimate snubs of all time. Anyway, yeah, we'll see.
All
It's gonna be
right.
cool. It's gonna be cool to see what they do.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. All right. All right. Well, I guess like a quick. I'll switch to fight piracy. Interesting. Okay. Um, quick side article we got here is PlayStation's new God of War video game is still planned for November, not God of War, Jesus Christ. It's still planned for a November release date. Apparently there were rumors / reports that it might get slipped to 2023, but that is not confirmed, and people are still expecting it for it to, like, the official statement from Sony should be out within like the next week, but so far the expected release date is still in November.
Yeah, it's coming out of a Bloomberg report for financial earnings and shit, so I feel relatively confident in watching that one for now.
Yeah.
If it's gonna come out this year, I definitely see it being their big winter release.
Yeah, for sure.
Especially what they've shown off so far, it definitely feels like a snowier game, I guess. So, they've shown it.
So yeah. Let's see here. What else we got here?
You've got, like, quick little shameless sellout thing. If you've got a PlayStation console and you haven't played it yet, which is a weird combination of things, but if you are in that minority group, God of War 2017 is one of the free PS Plus games this month. So
pick that shit up.
Yeah, but then you gotta pay for Plus Live. I ain't trying to do all that.
You've got it. It's fucking free.
It's a scam. It's free when you pay. Yeah, okay, it's free when you pay.
Okay, well, it would have been free if I wasn't paying.
Nah, it's not free, dog. I'm broke, dude. I know what free really
Good
is.
game, god damn it.
Listen,
Okay,
I'm broke. All right, I know
what
free is.
That
that ain't free.
Fuck no. You fucking lying to me and the people. So.
Well, I said if you've got PS Plus, it's a free game for PS.
No, you said if you got a PlayStation. That's what you said. You had my eyes open and shit. I'm all like, oh shit, that's crazy. And then you said, oh, free games with PS Plus. Damn, he's trying to corporate scam my ass.
Next song.
Next song.
Trying to scam my ass. Hey, you know the rules for skipping a song, Carter.
Fuck it.
You gotta take a shot every time you skip a song.
Gonna have to turn on the face cam, otherwise no proof, and you're gonna have to take another one.
Damn, he just done got you there. Damn. Don't you was.
All right, well, it's time to piss off Carter some more. All right. Oh, as he's taking a shot. All right.
Oh shit.
All right, we gotta watch
him.
He
about that light. I just heard that bottle pop. Damn.
God damn. He said shot in a pole.
That was a straight pull. Shot.
All right, respectable. All right. Time to piss off Carter some more. Let's talk about The Last of Us remake, officially revealed, slated for PS5, boys. Let's talk about it.
Oh my god, I love it so much. Don't you just love it so much, Carter?
It's the same fucking game.
What do you expect?
Same game.
It's rematched.
Models,
the only difference is they probably added fucking in-game transactions like they did Call of Duty.
No.
Call of Duty 4.
The thing. Okay, so the original release of the game has a multiplayer. The PS4 of this game had a multiplayer mode.
Yeah.
This is not launching with the already made multiplayer mode.
Damn, so they're scamming too.
Oh my god.
On factions for The Last of Us 2 that came out almost 3 years ago. Despite them saying it is the exact same thing as the multiplayer mode that came out in the first game.
Well, you should know by now corporations are liars. They promise one thing, you won't get the other. It's just how it is.
I don't like that that's just the normal.
No,
I hate that.
Top of that,
me too. But
you pre-order. There are like 3 fucking versions of this game out for pre-order, right?
Yeah.
You just get like your standard fucking, oh, here it is on the PlayStation Store, fine. And then there's 2 physical editions you can get out of the Sony store and like retailers, I assume. Both of them as you go up the tiers, give you more and more shit that completely fucking obliterates the gameplay loop. That
Oh,
completely obliterates.
does it
The,
give you a shit ton of
it
resources?
gives you like as much resources as you need for 2/3 of the upgrades.
Jesus Christ!
Pay to
In
win.
a survival horror game.
Pay to win. What?
Like, I
Like,
understand it's a single player game and people can do it. I understand that. My problem is it's a single player survival horror game. That means that you're supposed to pick and choose what upgrades you get. You're not supposed to just say unlock all and then just fucking do a breeze. That's what the easy mode's for. I don't
there's
understand.
there is literally a permadeath difficulty mode in the original game because of how the original game rations out the fucking resource management.
Well, people get bored, so.
Do great.
Uh,
Get good. Fucking
Hi, James.
hi, James.
Hi,
I'm yelling.
James.
I just
I'm
figured I did
yelling
that.
about The Last of Us. I also just took like a double shot pull. So
Nice.
He wanted
Yeah.
to skip the song.
yeah, I wanted to skip the song. I kind of want to skip this one too because it just makes me angry.
Hey,
That's
you
why
know
I
what to do,
brought it
Carter?
up.
You know what to do, Carter?
No, it's fine. I'm gonna keep fucking going. So, like, and I get where they're coming from with it, right? Like Sony's doing this big push, like they want all their fucking games to start coming out on PC. That's great. It's great for the ecosystem. I'm not mad about that. I think it's cool that you are giving so many more people like a fucking chance to play these great games. And I don't have any problem with the original Last of Us. I think it's one of my favorite games out of the fucking console generation it came out on. Like, I want to make that abundantly clear. You don't need to remake this game twice when the original release isn't even a fucking decade old. I can think of 5. I can think of at least 5 PlayStation franchises, Sony franchises that have been dormant for that long that we're lucky if Sony fucking blinks at or like says half of their fucking name out of like accident. Like I'm gonna fucking I'm gonna come out of the gate swinging like Ape Escape. Ape Escape's been dormant since the fucking PS3 Move game they put out in 2011. Jack and Daxter, which honest to God, if this is the direction Naughty Dog's taking, part of me is kind of glad that it's still dead. Sly Cooper. When was the last time a Sly Cooper game came out? Like 2013?
Shit, it's been a minute.
With that whole franchise, honestly.
Fucking Infamous. There was a title that came out like the first year of the PS4. That's like 8 years. Fucking Resistance. There's entire franchises that are stuck on older hardware. Metal Gear Solid. Nice. You've got Metal Gear Solid. The fucking like Twisted Metal, Parappa the Rappa. Like you've got so many inventive fucking franchises and characters and IPs that people love, and especially in this age of like fucking 6th generation PS2 GameCube nostalgia that we're trending towards right now. I know I'm speaking for myself on this, but I can think of quite a few people that would be fucking hyped if there was a from the ground up Sly Cooper remaster.
Shit, I'd play it.
Start giving us shit for the PS2 generation like you just spent the last 5 years doing with all the PS1 games. People will fucking pay for it. There is a market for it. For as much shit as Activision's fucked up in the last decade, one of the things they did right was use those fucking IPs and milk nostalgia pretty successfully. Look at the fucking Crash Bandicoot games that have come out. Look at the Spyro remaster. Like the Tony Hawk Pro Skater. All of those games fucking came back from the dead. They didn't do anything special. They just made it pretty for modern hardware. And it fucking flew off the shelves because people wanted that because people didn't have it. There is not a goddamn PlayStation console you can buy right now where you're not going to find The Last of Us for $10 fucking dollars. And that's the other thing that pisses me off about it. They're charging $70 for this fucking remake. For the base version of a game that I can get on the PlayStation Store for $5 right now.
I gotta get it then. I gotta see
Okay,
what's going on.
I gotta-
remake Skyrim.
It's literally what it is. It's fucking. They're doing the same shit with this that they did for Skyrim and GTA 5. People hate that shit when it comes to those two games, but as soon as Sony's like, hey, here's a game, we're gonna do the same shit, they're like, oh, it's great. And if you have anything negative to say about how we're rolling this out, it's because you hate women, it's because you're on the fucking hype, like, hate train
Goddamn right.
you had. Like, it's the most fucking out there, like, illogical. There's just no fucking winning if you don't
Sounds like
this 100%. And I'm so fucking sick of that all or nothing mentality.
it sounds like the people are letting Sony control the narrative. When it should
That's
be the
exactly what
people.
the fuck they're doing.
Why y'all letting that happen?
Yeah, why y'all doing that, dog? Shit's
If
kind
I
of
was a
lame, you know what
Sony
I'm saying?
fan,
You are
y'all
know-
now
you know what
would
I'm
burn
saying?
that building down to the ground. I don't give a fuck. And keep giving me bullshit ass games for like if I'm a diehard fan, then you gonna tell me I ain't gonna burn your fucking house down or what? I'm
Why
gonna
do I
burn
feel
your
like
house.
everyone's drunk in here?
No, I'm not.
tired.
I'm tipsy.
You tipsy, I'm tired.
Yeah, there's a
I'll still
difference.
burn your house down. I don't give a fuck. You gonna give me
And what-
bullshit ass games? I don't give a fuck.
People are fucking buying into it. The Steelbook version of this game, the $100 version of a 10-year-old game that is available for $10 tops right now. People sold out on the website within 24 hours.
Jesus fucking Christ! Of course.
I
All
gotta
right,
have
gone.
it.
I'm done. I'm done with this. Nah,
Gotta have
Well,
it.
I'm done with this.
Gotta have it, guys.
I don't want to talk about this
$100.
shit
know
no
what?
more.
I'm gonna go on
I gotta pay $100 now.
see how much it costs
How much?
to buy the fucking PS4 version of The Last of Us right now. I want to see how much just to prove a point.
$70. I got
I would
brand new.
be the least bit surprised if they delisted the PS4 version. I wouldn't, like, honest to Christ.
Gotta have it. I gotta have it again and not play it. I gotta buy it
I
again.
gotta buy it and never touch it. Gotta
I gotta support their toxicity and then complain about it.
All right. Well, while Carter's doing that, it looks like.
$10.
Oh, okay.
$10 for the PS4 version.
And how much did you say the steelbook was?
100.
Gotta have it. I got. Hey,
Gotta
it's a
catch 'em
steel
all. Gotta
book.
catch 'em all.
Got it. Hey, I gotta have it. I gotta have it. In a couple
This
of
is
years, that
why I
book's gonna
play
go for
indie
half
games.
the price. I gotta
This
have
is why I play indie games.
it. You know
I
what game they should bring back? You guys ever heard of Death Row?
Fuck yeah.
shit sounds
Yo,
familiar.
they need to bring that one back. It's an ultimate frisbee game where you can literally just beat the fuck out of each other and then score frisbees. I fucking love that game.
I'll play
dude.
this game now.
Here's
Hey, hold on.
as much as I hate EA, you know what they would fucking bank off of, and I would buy it pretty fucking regularly?
These nuts.
You bring back Def Jam, the Def Jam fighting games.
Yeah.
I got it.
Bring them back like every year, every other year,
See that?
and
Oh, I
just
like
make
that.
them whatever the fucking freshman class is for that
So are you
year.
guys doing a podcast right now? Or are you
Yes.
guys just
Yeah.
here? Oh.
See that? This game's fucking legit.
This is what we do, James. We sit in here and we
You-
rant
you
about
go-
games for an hour.
I
You can
scream
beat
about
the fuck out of cops in this game. I fucking love this game.
And
dude.
then Kevin occasionally
joking,
shows
look.
up and talks shit.
Look,
Yes.
the
Kevin's-
bottom. Fucking this game, dude. Right, fucking erection. You can be in the army and beat the fuck out of cop. Look, there's an army dude beating the fuck out of some guy in yellow, in spandex or some shit. Look. This game's fucking legendary. And if I ever get it again, I'll cry.
That's fair.
On a newer console.
That's
All right.
fair.
The only game worth playing. Fuck all these other games. They suck pop. Pay to win bullshit. On that game, you can give your guys steroids to fucking get stronger or whatever the fuck. That shit was cool as fuck. That shit was hella cool. Promote drugs. Hell yeah.
Yeah, I know. That's how I am with Ape Escape. I'm settling with the fact that they ported the PS1 version over. So
They also need to bring back the Warriors. That game's pretty lit.
I remember the Warriors game. I think Rockstar did that. That was pretty
Yeah,
good.
All right.
fucking love that game. Imagine
It's good.
multiplayer, dog.
Yeah,
Don't
milk a different era of nostalgia is my point. Like
Please. For the
people are
love of
ready.
God.
People are ready for like the GameCube, PS2, original Xbox era of games to just make a comeback.
True.
Hey, they better hurry up, cause we only gonna be this old forever. I mean, we
I
might
don't know.
die before it happens.
Well, and like, look at how fucking for all that shit that Sony showed off last week in the state of play. The biggest thing I've seen people screaming about is the Resident Evil 4 remake. So, like, right there's my fucking point.
That's
People are
fair.
stoked on a generation of games. They want to keep playing them.
Yeah.
Pay full fucking price for them.
Especially since nowadays we don't have a lot of time to be playing the newer games that are fucking
No. Well,
like
and
40 plus hours.
the Capcom has the balls to remake that game from the ground up, despite them porting it to every goddamn platform in the last 15 years.
Right?
Gotta have it. I
I mean, it's a great
gotta
game.
have it.
That's funny. Well,
That's all I have to say about Zombie Game. I'm fucking tired.
yeah. Don't worry, we still got more.
Yeah. Boy,
It's alright, Carter. Carter, we still got more for you. Moving on to
Get that
something
bottle ready.
relating to the Switch and piracy and legality surrounding it. Nintendo admits it released a new model of the Switch to fight piracy. Last year, Nintendo was successful in securing a jail term for team executor member Gary Bowser, who was accused of causing the Japanese company to lose millions of dollars via the piracy-enabling devices and software he sold. Court documents are now available in which fill in some of the additional detail relating to the case, in which Bowser was sentenced to 3 years and ordered to pay an extortion amount of cash as a fine. The documents, which were unearthed by Axios, offer the first instance of Nintendo admitting it had released a new version of the Switch to combat piracy. Quote, Nintendo has had to release a new version of our hardware in response to one of these hacking tools, and this modification entailed countless hours of engineering and adjustments to our global manufacturing and distribution chains, and of course, corresponding resources. To be clear, these effects are a direct result of the defendant and team executor attacking our technological protection measures, end quote. Let's see here. Statement, which was read out in court, presumably related to the 2018 update of the base Switch console. Court documents state that Nintendo claims the process of updating its hardware and enforcing its IP has cost it more than $65 million. That's chump change, though.
yeah. I would say if you want people to feel bad for you about piracy, make your games available on the platform that you're currently supporting.
True.
Like, I get it if they're doing it to stop the piracy of current generation games that they're actively putting out. If people are doing it to play like fucking F-Zero or Kirby's Air Ride,
Or any of the older like Pokemon
Yeah,
games that they
like-
take fucking forever to make shitty reproductions of.
like I don't care. Like, just fucking dump the ROMs. You have them.
That's what I'm saying. Like, they could literally just release like a fucking retro Pokemon collection for like fucking $60 or some shit on the
Well,
fucking
fuck,
Nintendo store.
Do that back in the 3DS days. They still like the end of the 3DS's lifespan. They started dumping like the Generation 1, Generation 2 games, and it wasn't even just like the main entries. Like, they had the TCG game, they had the pinball game, and it was fucking top sellers every week.
Yeah.
Because people love those games.
Like, they could make so much money off of nostalgia when it comes to those old retro Nintendo games, and they just refuse to. So then people do it for them, and then they're like, nah, fuck you. We want to keep them in the vault for whatever reason.
The only instance I have seen where Nintendo has had no fucking strong negative opinions on it is when people fan translated Mother 3. And like to this day, it's one of the few like remaining ROMs that Nintendo doesn't strike into oblivion.
Interesting.
I know it's
Because
because they're
we
never going to bring it over to the West themselves, but like it's still just like a fascinating outlier to me.
Couldn't tell you
'Cause I
why that is.
I know Mother 3 is not a game Nintendo would bring over to the West. It There's a lot of really fucking weird shit that honestly I'm amazed made it into the Japanese release for a children's game.
Gotta have it. Pay $100 for it. Gotta have it.
It's like Spider-Man,
Like, people would.
You
All
would?
right.
I wouldn't, but there are people that would. People have been campaigning. Came out. It's like a fucking 2006 GBA release.
Where's Conker's Bad Fur Day? We need that game.
Microsoft won't let
Squirrels
them.
against teddy bears.
What about teddy
That's-
bears?
Dude, haven't you ever played?
Squirrels? Yeah, squirrels versus teddy bears. That shit was so gruesome.
Yeah, dude.
Especially with the katana, and then the fucking chop their heads off and shit.
What
That
the
shit was
fuck?
sick. You
I've
don't
never heard
remember
of
that?
this.
You gotta play Conker's Bad Fur Day.
Let me find a video real quick, cause like,
Oh, yeah.
god damn, your childhood must have been a shit.
I didn't even have an N64, and I know Conker's great.
Well, let's see. All right, well, I guess while you guys are finding that, apparently a new Battlefield 2042 report came out, and according to this comic book article, they strongly think that this is the final nail in the coffin. Article reads, a new Battlefield 2042 report, if true, is the final nail in the coffin for PC, PS4, PS5, Xbox One, Xbox Series S and X. Last November, EA and DICE released the first Battlefield game in 3 years and failed miserably in the process. That's an understatement. While the game once had considerable hype, it all evaporated when the final product was released because it was trash, weighed down by performance issues and missing content. Months later, the game is in a better state, but there's still a huge lack of new content, and there are no signs of this changing. If a new report is accurate, this is because it's not going to change. According to reliable industry insider Jeff Grubb via Giant Bomb, DICE has a skeleton crew working on the game to meet the bare bones of their obligations. In other words, unless something drastically changes and the game gains considerable popularity in the coming months, it's done. Grubb doesn't say how big exactly the skeleton crew is, but this term is only ever used as a negative. If accurate, it means the bulk of the team that worked on the game has moved on to a new project, which will presumably be the next installment in the series. If the game's going to be revived, it's going to take more than a skeleton crew to obviously make it happen. Skeleton crew can hardly support the game as is, let alone build upon it. That said, while this is a tough pill to swallow for Battlefield fans, it's probably the right call, as the game probably can't be saved without considerable investment and lots of good fortune at this game. At this point, I would agree, because EA is terrible at reviving their dead games. They are not like Ubisoft. They are not good at that. That is clear with Anthem alone. So, at this point, just let the fucking game die. I'm tired of hearing about it. The only way I can see this game gaining popularity is if they put it on sale for $5.
Oh, they did
And that's
that.
a maybe.
Popular.
They what?
They did that, and it's still not popular.
Oh, never mind. All right, never mind. The game's dead. Just fucking toss it. It's it's not worth.
Watch
Yeah,
that
no.
video. Watch that video right now.
I will watch it when the stream is over. God damn it. Thoughts, Carter, Kevin, James, what's going on here?
I have not listened to a single word anybody has said in the past 15 minutes.
I hate this motherfucker. Anyways, Kevin, Carter, what you guys got to say about that?
It's a dead game.
All right.
You know my thought. I ain't gotta say it. You already know what I'm saying. I ain't gotta say shit.
$70. He's buying it.
Just buy it, dude.
$100. I gotta have it, guys. I gotta have it. I gotta pay. I gotta buy it for the 5th time. Let's go. $100.
Sign me up, bro.
Let's fucking get it, dude. Sounds like a good deal. Oh, it's the exact same game, not even remastered.
Shit, sign me up, bro. I need those new textures, dog.
Let's get it, dude. Like I just
Give me that light. Give me that new blooming
$100
effect, bro.
like I gotta have it, bro. It's mine. I need it for my collection of fucking Last of Us discs that I have.
Last of Us Code, which is just last discs.
It's
Jesus.
all Last of Us discs from every console. All
Oh,
the
every
remastered ones.
console.
All of them.
Skyrim
PS3,
has their own dedicated shelf.
PS4,
Yes,
all
they do.
right up there with
All of
Resident 4.
True.
them.
But yeah, I don't know. I was excited for the game. Played the beta. James played the beta. Was disappointed. The best
Played the
thing,
beta?
For
You-
2042.
yeah. I mean, he
I knew that
attempted
game
to.
was gonna
It
be
looked like a
fucking
slideshow.
Oh,
booty.
Battlefield.
Yeah.
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 Yeah, no, that's a shit game.
Yeah, it looked like a slideshow on his laptop. It was actually kind of funny.
Jeez,
My
man.
computer could run it at like a stable 60, but they were like after they did like a quick fix for something during the beta, and
Yeah.
after that the
Right.
the optimization went to
Yeah,
complete shit.
I remember hearing about that.
Yeah, no, like I don't know what the fuck they did, but they turned off the optimization switch.
I just didn't like the fact that it took 30 minutes to find someone, and before you even got to find them, they would kill you, and then you would have to
Yeah, no, the
fucking
hit
walk away
registration
again.
was fucking trash.
It was so stupid.
Yeah, I don't
But
know.
I put scoreboards in back in February, so it's a saved game.
Oh yeah, there we go.
Yeah, it's a great game.
Gotta have it.
Gotta have it, guys. I paid for it, sold it, and buying it again. Fuck it, gotta have it. Gotta have it.
Great.
Oh god.
Thanks for joining us tonight, Kevin. It's a lot of additional insight.
Dude, I just gotta have it. That's why I joined it. I gotta have it.
That's all I gotta say, bro.
What a unique perspective that's really changing the course of this conversation.
Dude, I ain't gotta say it. You know what I'm gonna say.
This man's brain is fried from just having to he's just gotta have it, bro.
He's horny for Last of Us on main.
All right, moving on to a possibly more positive note.
Yeah, okay.
Joker sequel officially in the works from Todd Phillips and Joaquin Phoenix. Thoughts, boys? What you got for me?
They don't need to make a sequel.
No?
Is this a
No.
Joker one where which Joker? Is this standalone
get
Joker movie?
Fucking deserve. Yeah.
I don't know. I think a lot of people wanted a sequel from what it seemed like.
I
online.
would love to see more Joaquin Phoenix doing that character. I don't think we need a direct
Yeah.
sequel to that movie.
Yeah, I was gonna say. I
You
think that's
just-
what people were referring to.
Like you
but
just
fuck
wanted
it. Cameo or like
Not-
maybe
Roll
yeah,
him in a movie.
Batman.
like a solo movie for his origins and then just see him more steadily in like the Batman movies or something.
Yeah, something. He's better than fucking Morbius.
Put him in
It's
with
Morbin
fucking
time,
Twilight.
Carter. I don't know what the fuck you on about.
Put him in with something's in my ass, guy.
What?
Put him in with that guy.
Something's in my Kevin. Sorry, what? You don't get to just say that and not give
What?
me three. par-
Dude, that's the theme song to Batman, dude. What the fuck? What are you talking about?
Put it in my ass.
Like something's in my ass. That song.
What?
Yeah. You ain't never heard that song before or what?
I've heard it, but that's not the fucking all what
Dude, that is a song forever and always.
Not
Gotta
what you-
have it.
said though.
What? That's something's in my ass song. What? That's what I said. I don't fucking know the name of that song. That's all I know he says. There's something's in his ass.
Kevin, do we need to 5? Are you good, bro?
No, I'm not fucking good. That's a stupid ass question. Never fucking. Are you good for asking me if I'm good? What the fuck?
I don't fucking know anymore, dude.
I'm watching Conker's Bad Fur Day multiplayer gameplay as we're fucking talking about this shit, dude. Nothing matters in the world right now. to me.
All
I
he
don't give
knows
a
is
fuck.
that he's gotta have it, Carter.
I gotta have it, dude.
I am too mentally exhausted for this fucking conversation right now.
Take another shot then. if you wanna
Yeah.
There you go.
skip it.
Alright.
Oh shit. I don't know. I didn't see the first Joker. I heard it was good.
See,
I've never seen it,
oh my god.
but now I know. I know now that I gotta have it. So I'll probably watch it.
Dude, I'll
Alright.
lend you my copy.
All right, bet. Let's see
Another
here.
shot, bro.
Let's see here. So Nintendo everything. Moving on to the next one. All right. According to a report from Fanbyte, Nintendo has been developing a 1-2 Switch sequel, tentatively, okay,
Yeah.
known as Everybody's 1-2 Switch. Though it's unclear what the status of the project is, the site's report has been published after speaking with multiple sources with knowledge of the product in question. They'll caution that things could change. In any case, here is the quick wrap up. The title is once again Everybody's 1-2 Switch. The project went through a few variations as the developers struggled with how they could make a sequel. They wanted to release a title that didn't render the first game moot and stop it from selling. Inspiration came from Jackbox Games, developers of the Jackbox Party Pack series. Let's see here. The sequel had many more players at once as opposed to the original game. Let's see here. With the use of smartphones, the game could have lobbies as big as 100 players. Nintendo EPD Group 4 designed a host of the mini games based on international appeal. A bipedal horse that looked like a man wearing a rubber horse mask, for example. The game's text referred to him as horse. Okay, that's not a highlight. Okay, that's not highlights, my guy. But yeah, me personally, I've never heard of this fucking game. I didn't even know that people enjoyed it. Didn't know that they were wanting to make a sequel.
It was a launch title,
I didn't have the Switch at launch.
but it was like one of the first games. It was just to show off all the cool shit the Joy-Cons can do.
Oh, well, that
It was
doesn't
like
sound sequel worthy.
It would be if they could fucking innovate, expand on it. Wii Sports didn't sound like a great sequel-worthy game, and look how many
have it.
those. Gotta have right.
Listen, motherfucker, you don't gotta have it. All right, I refuse to believe it with this one.
It's gotta go to my collection, dude. It has to happen.
Jesus Christ.
A collection of Digimon.
I do want to get the new Wii Sports though, or the Nintendo Switch Sports, whatever the fuck it's called.
A full game.
What?
Said wait till the August update when it becomes a full game.
True. I don't have it yet, but I gotta have it, so it's coming.
Dude, you know what else came today that you gotta have?
What?
I gotta have the
Mario
$100 Last of Us.
I heard that Mario Strikers was. I didn't know that it came out today. Actually, now that I think about it, did not know this. Let's see here. But yeah, I don't know. I'm not really particularly interested in 1-2 Switch. I don't use my Switch for a lot, so. And the next thing I can think of that I might use it for is once again Switch eSport or Switch Sports or whatever the fuck it's called. So
Switch wrestling.
Switch wrestling. That sounds...
Just make Belle Delphine a meme or a fucking me, and she just fucking I don't know, whatever.
She just kind of I don't know whatever.
Because there's the other me's.
You already got me hooked. I gotta have it.
Boxing.
Oh god, boxing sounds like a good time.
Belle Delphine needs a video game. What's the next article?
Shut the fuck up.
Oh my god.
Oh shit. Something about Sonic that you put in here, you motherfucker.
Oh yeah, that's how we'll do it. We'll make a Belle Delphine Sonic game.
Make it truly a meme to remember.
Anyway, the article. Oh yeah, it ended up being nothing. They had this big like Sonic event thing that was supposed to hype up Frontiers and like fucking I don't know, like the future of the franchise. They confirmed a release date for an animated trailer to promote Sonic Frontiers. So there was basically like a trailer for a trailer for a game that people don't care about in its current state. And then they also showed that the Sonic Genesis Remaster Collection is coming out this month.
All right.
There was no additional news about the game. They showed off a little teaser from the Netflix show that's coming out later this year. But as far as like what people were expecting, there was nothing. So
All right.
there you go.
Well,
there's your
so
Sonic.
excited. What were we talking about?
Kevin, are you okay? G. Like, do you need to get off and go to bed or something? Like, goddamn.
No.
No?
Shut up. No.
Big old Sargnarg update for the week.
Jesus.
I love it.
And tune in next week when they, I don't
When
know,
they do the same
update-
shit again.
Yeah, pretty much.
Oh my goodness.
Gotta have it.
Video games suck.
They all fucking garbage.
Speaking of video games, on to the next subject. Nickelodeon All-Star Brawl now has voice acting and items.
Great.
So,
Shouldn't that have been the thing? Why are we acting like...
No, because it didn't have voice acting and items when it launched. It just updated this week.
Then garbage. Throw that game in the trash.
but you gotta have it.
Nope, call it dead.
No,
Fucking call it in.
I agree with Kevin on this one. That was another one of the PS Plus games they gave out this month. Even as a free game, I fucking hate it.
I seen that you were playing it earlier.
It's not good.
It's not good?
Not good.
How do you fuck that up?
You try too hard to be like your competitor instead of trying anything new.
Yikes.
And then you fuck up the most basic principles that has.
Are you talking about Activision?
No, I don't remember who the
Infinity Ward.
No.
You're close, but no. Let's see.
Not wrong.
The
no.
This motherfucker. What'd you say, Carter?
It's Viacom, which is the cable equivalent of Activision.
Who?
Black.
Viacom.
Who the fuck is that?
Nickelodeon.
Ew.
Who the fuck is that?
Company that owns Nickelodeon.
I didn't know Nickelodeon was owned.
Everything is owned. Yes.
I thought Nickelodeon was its own entity. I didn't know.
No.
It was fucking.
Yeah, I didn't know that
Well,
actually either.
Garbage.
Damn it.
It's garbage as fuck.
You guys are fucking exhausting today.
Good.
Shut up, drunk ass.
Wow. At least I'm coherent.
No, you're not.
Don't you lie to me.
No. Every fucking
How
time.
would you know you're drunk? You don't know shit.
You know what? At least I can say more than gotta have it. I've got.
You know what? At least gotta have it has more meaning than anything you've said so far.
I
So
disagree.
what's up? You can disagree all you
Y'all
want.
so hostile. Relax.
No.
No.
I gotta have it.
Sweet Jesus. All right. Well, the only other thing that really we had was the very first probably like article that you put in, and I had it completely out of order and completely forgot about it. So in case you guys didn't know anything about the Summer Games Fest, Jeff Cayley, I think is his name, says it will be primarily focused on announced games. The presenter urges viewers to manage their expectations in terms of megaton shocks.
The biggest thing that I saw out of that list, the Last of Us remaster.
That's disappointing.
There was a pretty cool looking, like, top-down tactical shooter from the Alien franchise that looks interesting.
Oh. All right.
But yeah, that was the big one. Devolver had some more stuff on a game that they had revealed a little while back. I can't remember exactly what it's about. But it's just like a dude who kicks.
It's a dude who kicks.
I don't remember any other context. I'm doing really bad at this. I don't have like a highlight reel.
Whack.
I didn't really care, to be honest. They did a good job with this, I don't feel. Um, not to the point that everyone needs to be as hostile on Twitter as they are about it, but I don't know. Let me go through some of the highlights here because I've got them pulled up now. There is Alien Dark Descent, which is that shooter I was just talking about. It's where they showed off a lot of Marvel Midnight Suns. The Last of Us Part 1 trailer got revealed. They did announce a little bit more about the multiplayer game that they're working on for The Last of Us. They have said it's going to be its own standalone story within the universe with brand new characters, with more to come next year. They did a character reveal for Guile in Street Fighter 6, which is like hyping up Bowser and fucking Mario Kart.
True.
They showed off some still images from HBO's Last of Us series, which they had revealed finished wrapping that day, I believe, or was set to at least. They did show off some extended gameplay on the Callisto Protocol, which is like a spiritual successor to Dead Space, done by the same creator. Which, I mean, it looks great. If you like Dead Space, it's more Dead Space, but the good ones.
Oh, the new Dead Space one that's coming out?
Not like the actual remaster. It's the Callisto Protocol.
Yeah, my
by the guy who made it originally.
stepsister's husband was working on that.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that actually.
Yeah, he's doing TikTok now full time. He quit.
Damn.
God damn. All right. Are they actually like really popular on TikTok then?
He's somewhat popular. He does the reloading stuff on TikTok.
Oh, interesting.
I'm not sure if you've ever seen that. It's like reloading toasters and like random stuff, but like if you're like in a video game.
Huh. You have to send me a snippet or something of that. But anything else, Carter? What else? You got any more highlights? Anything else?
Might have undersold it a little bit. There's a Modern Warfare 2 campaign demo, which I don't know, kind of looked like Rainbow Six Siege. So glad they're starting to catch up, I guess.
Okay. Gotta love Siege. Love that game.
There is a new game called Layers of Fears coming out, which is a psychedelic horror game made in Unreal 5, which, to be honest, I don't know if you guys have seen anything that people have been doing as like demo footage for Unreal Engine 5, but I'm very excited to see what horror games look like in that.
Oh shit, man! I've seen snippets in like small. I've only seen small snippets of what that engine can do, and goddamn, that shit looks beautiful.
If you want a good example of it, check out that Matrix teaser that they dropped last year.
Yeah, no, I seen that shit.
Fucking insane.
Yeah.
What else? They did a Nightwing trailer for Gotham Knights.
Yawn.
Yeah. The Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Shredder's Revenge.
Yes.
That is set to come out on June 16th, so a week from yesterday. Give me 1 second here.
Makes a lot of noise whenever he gets up. Don't know how.
Who does?
James. Sounds like he fucking fell out of his seat and fell through the damn floor every time he gets up.
Yeah, he might have. You never know.
Yeah, I know. That's why we just like, James, you good?
And then there's no response or what?
He's just like, yeah, fine.
Oh no, my phone case is broken.
That's an absolute tragedy.
Yeah, I don't give a fuck. It's old, man.
That's fair. Just throw it against the damn wall and just say, hey, I need a new phone. It fell.
Well, not yet. I'm trying to last a little bit until I pay off my car.
There you
I'm
go.
more secure in terms of money.
That's fair.
Which is gonna be sometime this year, so.
Love to hear it. Love to hear it.
Yeah.
Oh, Carter muted himself.
In the meantime, you should watch. Hold on. Skip to 13 minutes and 17 seconds on the video I sent you. And you see exactly what I'm talking about. With the katana
Hey,
shit.
back, my neighbors were my neighbors needed me real quick, so
Oh,
uh,
okay.
it's all good. Yeah. So just kind of circling back here, I guess, if I'm completely derailing your guys' conversation.
Nope, you're good.
No.
That Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle collection is coming out June 16th. They've confirmed 6-player online co-op.
Oh,
And they're also putting in Casey Jones as a playable character.
oh, okay.
So I don't know. Like I'm not big on Ninja Turtles, but like the games are fun, especially the arcade ones. So we'll see if it's decent enough. I might check it out.
Fair
They
enough.
need to bring back Double Dragon. Fuck all that other shit.
That'd be fucking cool. Saints Row Boss Factory, they unveiled an app for the new Saints Row game that will let players create and save up to 6 characters that can be transported into the full Saints Row game when it comes out this August. I believe that is out now. The app, anyway.
Eh.
All right.
Yeah,
I lost interest in Saints Row after I think the third one and the fourth one.
I'm surprised people say that because I kind of came in on the third and the fourth one, but I also understand that they're drastically different from the first two. So
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I played a little. I played maybe like an hour of Saints Row 2, but it kind of started off like a game that was clearly trying to openly compete with GTA, and
yeah,
obviously they couldn't do it, so then they were just kind of like, well, fuck it, let's just try a different approach, and then
right.
aliens and alternate realities and shit like that got involved, so
It,
see you
it
later,
did.
bud.
See, look, I didn't mind that, but once it gets too ridiculous and like the story that gets too ridiculous, it's like come on.
Yeah,
At least
I,
make it
Yeah.
somewhat realistic. Like it's just too
I think it could
ridiculous.
use like a soft reboot.
well, that's what they say.
Maybe.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, I can understand why they're trying to soft reboot it, to be honest.
Yeah. What else? Oh, the Cuphead DLC that's been in the works for a while, is set to come out. Let me go back to it. June 30th. It actually, I saw the developers tweet today. It has gone gold, so they are done working on it.
Nice.
It is set to have a new, uh, like entire game worth of content, pretty much,
Oh, wow.
as well as character Miss Chalice. So they got the sexy cup in Cuphead now.
Oh,
I don't know.
all right.
So
Well, that's
that
something to look forward to. Cuphead was a very, very good game, so fairly well polished and all that good shit. So curious to see what it leads to.
for sure.
Um,
Neon White. Sorry.
no, no, you're fine.
Okay. Neon White, a card-based shooter slash platformer created by Donut County creator Ben Esposito, is set to launch June 16th for PC and Switch. The trailer looks insane. Donut County is insane. As far as I know, that's the only other game this guy's put out, but I don't know if this game is as good as the trailer makes it look, this guy's going to be 2 for 2. Um, it's just fucking wacky, dumb fun. So
Oh, that sounds like a very interesting combination of game modes. But hey, if it works, it works. I'll
that's
give it.
right.
I'll look into it with an open mind. I don't mind. So
That's right.
that's white.
Um, Humankind, another turn-based strategy game. This one done by Amplitude Studios is coming out to consoles later this year, November 4th. Currently, it is a PC-only release. There is also news for a DLC, Cultures of Latin America. I haven't played Humankind. I believe it's supposed to be very similar to Civilization. far as just like a realistic strategy game.
Okay.
I could be totally wrong on that, but it's the energy I get.
All right.
Flashback 2, a sequel to a 1992 science fiction side scroller, is coming out this winter. The original game was super similar to like the old school Prince of Persia games. They didn't show a lot on it, but it's pretty fucking cool that they're just making a sequel 30 years later out of the blue.
That's fair.
I don't know. Give me more cool retro revival shit like that. That's fun.
True. True.
They also showed off a new trailer for Witchfire, which is the first one they have done since it got revealed at the Game Awards back in 2017.
Jesus.
It is a first-person shooter. It's definitely got like some Bioshock elements to it in the trailer. He's gunning them down with one hand and shooting lightning balls out of the other.
Oh, all right.
It definitely looks interesting, and you know, it's gonna be one to watch out for. I think it is also slated to go to early access sometime in the near future. So
Oh,
we will.
all right.
In 5 years in development, I think it's. I don't know.
Hopefully, it's not going to be another Star Citizen.
Hopefully.
Um, is that all the good highlights?
No.
No? All right, keep it going.
Like I said, I undersold this. I was very tired this week. Fort Solace is a new game starring Troy Baker and Roger Clark. Troy Baker, of course, is Troy Baker. And Roger Clark is best known as Arthur Morgan from Red Dead 2.
Okay.
It is a sci-fi thriller game that looks very story-driven, but this was one that I watched the trailer for, and the fucking, like, the enemy reveal is fucking creepy.
Oh?
Like, robots don't usually freak me out too much, but the way they designed the one that they showed off in the trailer is just fucking... It's gonna be a good time. Like, if...
One of the more recent times I was actually kind of slightly unsettled by like androids or robots would be for Alien Isolation.
That's true. That was a good one. Did
Like
you
the
play
way that they made those androids, man, and like it was kind of like an unsettling level of politeness and then like you notice, hey, they're kind of just freely like murdering people, guys. We should probably
Yeah.
do something about this.
Alien Isolation's great. That game
Yeah.
needs a sequel.
Every time someone, like, if I ever run into a new streamer or something and they're trying to find a new horror game, I'm just kind of like, why don't you give Alien Isolation a try? Why
Yeah.
don't you?
Well, I think like even just a couple years ago, they had updated it to be like one of those games that'll pick up on your like mic activity.
Oh yeah, no, that was a day one kind of thing.
That was like was it? I thought
Yeah.
it was way.
It was something unique, man. Because I remember
Yeah.
people didn't know that until,
Well, no, I
until it
remember
was
like
too
the
fucking
stuff
late.
first came out was like how fucking smart the alien is, like to the point where he just had like meta knowledge, so he would just the AI would just like adapt to what you would do. So like even if he was fucking killing you, finding you in a locker, after like 20 minutes, the next time you would go in and load the save, like the AI would retain the memory of finding
Yup.
you in the locker, and he
Yep.
would just go for that right off the bat. Like if you died enough times, that game hit a point of fucking impossibility, and that's such a cool concept.
Oh yeah. That's what I'm saying, man. And then they came out with the more recent thing that they did, like the last update that they did. They actually came out with an even harder difficulty too.
I love it.
So, yeah,
Give me
that's one of the solid
more
horror games that I tell people,
crazy
hey,
ass
you should give a
art
shot.
survival. That's great.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, Fort Solace looks crazy. Trailer looks great. Definitely recommend watching that one. Oh no, sorry, I fucked that up. I was thinking of the robot from the next game on this list, which is Routine.
Oh. Okay.
Which is a horror game about robots. Sorry. I fucked that up.
It's
So
okay.
far, this is just a sci-fi game with Troy Baker and Roger Clark.
Oh, all right.
But Routine, which apparently I did not know this, they announced this almost 10 years ago.
Oh,
Uh,
shit.
So this one's been cooking. But yeah, like I said, it looks like Alien Isolation and I don't know, some Terminator mixed in for good measure. Again, I would definitely watch the trailer. It's fucking tense.
I'll have to look it up then later.
Yeah, it's great. Frost Giant, a studio consisting of ex-Blizzard employees, is working on a new RTS, Stormgate.
We
There
love
was
our
no
good
trailer.
RTSs.
Yeah, especially from former Blizzard staff.
Oh, fuck.
Right? Well, no.
Well,
former,
actually, no. Never mind. Yeah.
yeah, people that don't work there anymore that
Yep.
used to work. People that got out. No gameplay, but there was a cinematic trailer. They have announced a beta launching next year, as well as a free-to-play model when it releases. So, we'll see. Also, something announced with a Dead Island 2 parody trailer. Goat Simulator 3 is coming out. I will stop you from asking right now. There is not a Goat Simulator 2.
They're just doing it just to be fucking obnoxious.
You know what Goat Simulator is? It is more of that. You may digest that as you wish.
Oh, Jesus Christ. All right.
There was an extended gameplay trailer for Warhammer 40k Darktide.
Oh, nice. I'll actually have to look that up, too.
So, that looked pretty decent. There's another indie game called High Water, which is an action-adventure game that aims to let players explore a world ravaged by the effects of climate change.
Oh, all right.
God damn. Excuse me. There was also a new, I almost called it Monkey Pirate game, One Piece game.
Hey, you're not wrong.
I know. There's a new trailer for One Piece Odyssey starring Monkey D. Luffy. There we go. Saved it.
There you go.
Not a ton on that. It was just a trailer for an anime game as far as I'm concerned. It's got a fan base out there. I'm stoked for them, I guess. Genshin Impact developers showed off another trailer for Honkai Star Rail and Zenless Zone Zero, which are two games they've been working on for a bit. There is an upcoming survival game called Nightingale from Aaron Flynn and Inflection. I am not familiar with either of those names, but it got an extended trailer. That looks interesting. I am loving this fucking trend of indie-based rhythm games.
Okay.
Metal Hellsinger is a music-based rhythm shooter with music from heavy metal legends. There was not a ton of gameplay featured, but what gameplay was there had System of a Down blasting in the background. So it is going to be a licensed soundtrack. Have fun streaming that.
Oh, God.
I am very excited for that game. If anyone knows anything about me, it's that I like metal and I like Doom. Give me a rhythm-based game where I get to do rhythm stuff. 2 metal soundtracks. It's gonna be great. It's gonna be great.
All right.
The last couple ones on here, there is a new Warframe open world expansion called the Duviri Paradox that got a new trailer.
Okay.
And then they had promised more updates next month.
Oh, shit. Okay. I do like myself some Warframe every now and again.
Yeah. And there was a very minimal information trailer for an indie side scroller called American Arcadia. Really, all they said about it is that it takes place in a dystopian future. So,
Oh, all right.
I don't know. Wasn't like E3 2018 levels of insanity, but
And got the job done.
For what it was a decent turnout. I think he had it pretty right on the money when he said don't expect anything fucking insane. So
it's kind of crazy to me that even though PC gaming has gotten more hyped over the last few years, like games have just been kind of dying down at the same time. It's kind of a weird dynamic.
Yeah, well, and I think part of that is like how much time it takes to make those crazy ass games that everybody loves now. And the people that recognize that it might take 5, 6, 7 years for that to happen. I mean, like Sucker Punch, for as much shit as I was giving him earlier, with not having a new Sly Cooper and Infamous game, like Ghost of Tsushima took them from 2014 to 2021. Like they worked on that for the entire fucking console generation. So
yeah, shit's crazy.
I would gladly one game like that every generation if it's going to be as good as Ghost of Tsushima is.
That's fair.
Versus 5 half-baked ones.
Yeah. That they falsely say, yeah, we'll fix it.
Yeah, and then they fix it 2 days before the next one comes out.
Hey, we delivered on our promise, goddammit.
Yeah.
Where's my goddamn Oreo cookies now?
Mm-hmm. But yeah, no, it's gonna be interesting. Nintendo was notably absent. I'm sure we're gonna get an announcement for their summer direct here in the next couple weeks. So, gonna be interested to see. They really haven't shed too much light on what their fall lineup is gonna look like, or really like their winter lineup. Like we've got Splatoon 2 coming out. Xenoblade 3 is coming out next month. But there's a couple of pretty big gaps. Pokemon in November.
Yeah.
They really don't have anything like big for December or really anything between Xenoblade and I think Splatoon comes out in October now. But there's a few gaps in the release schedule that I'm curious to see how they fill out.
Yeah.
They've also still, I know they delayed Breath of the Wild 2, but they're still saying it's on track for next year. So
that's good to hear.
This would
we
be
don't
the
want
time
another Dale. Delay, not Dale.
Breath of the Wild. I'm going to be curious. I would hope they're at a point where they can confidently give like a release window. Because at this point, even if they can go like, hey, third quarter next year, like, cool. There's a lot of people speculating that Bayonetta 3 is going to launch this year. We'll see. I don't know. Bayonetta 3 and Metroid Prime 4 are 2 games that, for me, they're going to be out when they're out. Like, I'm not holding my breath for them. But, yeah.
All right. Well, let's see. I don't have anything else. Was that the last of the highlights for the Summerfest, though, that you found?
That was the whole list.
Goddamn. All right. Well, can't say that they didn't come too ill prepared, I suppose.
Were definitely games.
There was definitely some games in there.
Definitely starting to see a lot of developers starting to adopt the current gen and kind of leaving the PS4, Xbox Ones behind as those become more available.
Which I'm hoping becomes more prominent and more regular because I love Xbox One and PS4. I love that generation, but at the same time, it's just like them continuously holding support for that is just hurting the current generation.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know how many times I've said it, but I've had a PS5 since it came out, and I still don't feel like there's a game that I have that I would have bought a console for.
Yeah.
Like,
just
we're definitely coming up on that time though. So.
But well, I don't have anything else. You got anything else, Carter? Kevin?
No.
No?
Else you gotta have?
Huh?
Oh, I asked if there was anything else Kevin had to have.
Oh, yeah. Is there anything else you have to have, bro? We need to know. Oh,
No,
shit. He's speechless.
Goddamn.
Got nothing?
nothing.
Damn.
Well,
All right.
all right.
All right. Well, I think we'll go ahead and wrap it up. We killed almost 2 hours, so it's not bad. It's not bad.
Hells yeah.
If you guys enjoyed tonight's podcast / stream, make sure to drop a follow both here and on my Twitter, as well as go follow Markov. His Twitch handle is exactly how it's displayed on the screen, and his socials, you can ask him about those or look in the VOD description.
Dude, twitch.tv/Markov's Portrait. Fucking Monday, Ape Escape comes out on PS5, and I'm streaming it till I go hoarse.
There you go. So there's his plug. Kevin, when you gonna be streaming again, dog? What the hell's with that?
Sometime soon, actually.
Boy.
I recently upgraded my Ethernet cable to my whatchamacallit adapter so I can extend the Wi-Fi over here and make the signal a lot better.
All
There you
right,
go.
all right.
I've been obviously working on stuff for the pool and stuff around the house. That's kind of been taking up my time.
Fair enough.
Also
Boy.
doing a lot of financial shit. But I'm kind of
Feel
clearing
that.
everything up, so I'll be able to have time to stream.
Good to
soon.
hear. Good to hear. So be sure to go follow him on KChav on
Yeah.
Twitch. So
Wow,
that's
you
cool.
can drop his name right away, but you make people read mine.
No, I said that for them to go find your Twitter. I said your Twitch handle, motherfucker.
Yeah,
I
you get the Twitter shout out, Carter. I didn't get that. Wow.
Yeah. Kevin's got Twitter.
I gotta spread the love a little bit. Spread the shout outs.
Kevin's got Twitter.
If you guys are watching on YouTube, make sure to subscribe, like the video, share it around a little bit, comment, give us some suggestions.
Or just talk shit.
Or just
Yeah.
talk shit, you know.
Back. I'll see you the comment. I'll
Yeah.
talk shit.
Tell me I'm fat. I don't care. I kind of.
As for streaming consistency and VOD consistency, I am trying to put together a stream schedule. The last couple weeks, I have been drained of energy and just it's been bad. And on top of that, I was having streaming issues with audio and shit, so that wasn't helping. So I'm gonna be trying to put together a stream schedule. Right now, with my gym schedule and everything, I can say that podcasts will either be happening on Tuesdays. If they do not happen on Tuesdays, then it'll be either in between Friday and Sunday. So any of those 4 days.
Friday thing tonight, not gonna lie.
Huh?
I was kind of digging the Friday thing tonight,
Yeah?
but we can talk about that. So
Yeah. What time Tuesdays? Usually, honestly, the time frame has usually been pretty consistent. Usually in between like what, 7 and 8?
9 at the absolute latest.
Yeah.
Yes.
So I would bank on in between 7 and 8 p.m.
Central.
That'll be across all days. That won't change. It's just it'll just depend on the day. Right now my gym closes. For me personally, I can't go to the gym Friday through Sunday because they close too early. So that frees up a lot of time for me to just come home and do whatever. So honestly, we might even switch it to Fridays. We'll see. As for other streams, I want to stream at least 2 times a week besides the podcast, just to keep up the consistency. Those I'll have to work on a bit more because my girlfriend's gonna be moving in with me at the end of next month, so I'll have to balance that with gym, with work, and with the podcast and stuff. So
You gotta have it.
gotta have it, yeah.
Girlfriend, I have a PS5 with the new PlayStation Plus membership that's coming out with Ape Escape 1, available June 17th.
This motherfucker.
June 13th. So catch me live at twitch.tv.
You're gonna try and take an African American's day away from him?
Well, I don't have to try. I'm white.
Yeah, I was gonna say he doesn't have to try it.
Cool. Did I just ruin the last 2.5 hours of this fucking garbage?
Damn. Hey, you better give
Jesus.
him the host after this podcast is over. Fuck it, you
Yeah,
might as
anyway,
well.
feel free to follow. I'm almost at 50 followers. I will be doing a hot tub stream. It's not a bit. I'm getting set up. Get me to what do they call the 50 sub? Is it partner?
The 50 subs or 50
The 50
followers?
followers on Twitch.
50
Is it partner?
followers is affiliate. That's what I am
Yeah.
currently.
Was feel
Me
backwards.
too.
Hey, get me to affiliate and I'll do a hot tub stream. And see these
Damn.
man.
Hey, hey, y'all better start following. We all trying to see that, you know what I'm
There you
saying?
go. We're almost
Hey,
there.
get on the follow
I've been
train.
doing, like I said, I'm gonna be doing a lot of old school PS1 games and shit when that service goes live next week. I've been doing a lot of No Man's Sky too. I need to jump back on that. But
Same. But anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed the stream. Have a good night.
deuces.